I care about my body, so I'm acting on it. Day 88 of walking for an hour around different neighborhoods in the city of Chicago. And today we in West Lawn. Located on the southwest side of the city, this is just west of the Chicago Lawn neighborhood. And I know I'm judging people for something that I'm likely gonna do in the future, but when I see people with their holiday decor still up after the holiday, cause this was November 3rd, take that down. Get Michael out of that tree. But to each their own, cause life definitely be lifing. And peep the squirrels on these flower pots. But for some reason this fall hit different. I enjoyed the scenic views of the leaves on the ground, and I love walking in them hearing that crunch. And y'all know I appreciate the beautiful trees with the variety of colors. But let's get into the information. The marshy land in West Lawn remained largely unsettled for quite some time. This park had a really nice dog area with this one and then another one right across from it. In the late 19th century, a brickyard and an artesian well were briefly active around 67th and Central Park. And today I got my fiance walking with me. Both projects were eventually abandoned, leaving a cold, dangerous pond that acted as a swimming hole and an ice skating rink before it was filled in the early 20th century. We're not too far from Midway Airport, so we did see a lot of planes, and it was cool because I got a good clip like this one. With growth of the industrial district in a nearby clearing neighborhood and the extension of the horse-drawn street railway on 63rd Street, the population grew to approximately 2,500 people by 1920. The area east of Pulaski and north of 63rd was settled with single-family houses by 1930. By then, the census reported approximately 8,900 people in West Lawn. They were primarily German, Irish, Czech, and Italian, with a small Lithuanian immigrant population. Residents were mainly clerical, factory, and professional workers. Institutional development followed the growth in the population. Y'all, when I tell y'all this next tree I saw was absolutely breathtaking, look at these leaves. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I could just get lost in these. In anticipation of rising real estate values, streets were paved and other improvements were made on vacant land west of Pulaski in the 1930s. Y'all, what's so crazy is we not too far from 2030 in a minute. Once we got to this little hill bridge, he was so irritated. He like, I know you don't do this on your usual walks. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because he didn't came on this walk with me, so he got to see it through, my boy. But walking on this narrow sidewalk by all these fast-moving cars was so nerve-wracking. The Great Depression slowed residential growth, however, it did resume with World War II. The nearby Chicago Municipal Airport, now known as Midway, expanded. A factory on 77th and Cicero produced bomber engines for the war. It was later changed to Ford Auto Manufacturing after the war. In 1965, Ford City Shopping Center opened on the then abandoned site of Ford Auto Factory. And y'all, I never knew why it was called Ford City. Do y'all remember Old Country Buffet at the mall? We used to stay going there. Manufacturers like Tootsie Roll built near here to take advantage of the railroad. Richard Daley College, a regional federal record center, and an army base are located in this neighborhood. And walking that bridge was hell, so we just scooted back. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.